Hey friends, it's me, LlamaMamaKayla. Thanks for stopping by for a visit today. I have some news to share with you guys. Big Daddy told me that I spend too much time crocheting and I have too much yarn. He said I've got to choose between him and the yarn. I'm going to miss Big Daddy. He's been fun to have around, but I'm going to miss him. April Fools. Big Daddy would never tell me that. He's thankful that I have yarn and that I have crocheting and that I have you all. Yes, he's thankful for that, and I am too. So, what you guys up to today? Tell me what's going on in your life. Actually, for me, I'm actually fixing to go to Michael's because my son Elijah is off today and he is taking me to Michael's. We have another errand to run and he said he would take me by Michael's. So that's what we're doing, and I don't know what I'm getting. I mean, I looked online to try to make a list of, what I need, and compared yardages and stuff like that. Because Hobby Lobby has their sale on this week also for 30% off, and Michael's is having a sale 30% off yarn. And what I decided for me and my little bit of spending money was that Michael's don't always have the 30% off. They do that maybe, I don't know, a couple times a year. But Hobby Lobby does it every other week. So I don't feel, I feel like I can go to Hobby Lobby later. Right now I want to get the yarns at Michael's that I want that's 30% off. And I'm interested in getting some bulky yarns. I've not been a bulky girl for yarn. I'm normally a 4-weight yarn. But I picked up some bulky yarn the other day and started a project, a critter. One of those critters out of that book that I keep showing. And so I like the way that's turning out, so I want to get a few more a few more things of bulky yarn to just do some of those patterns in and see how that turns out. But anyway, we finally made it to April, and it is so cool here. Like, it is really chilly this morning. I stayed under the covers a little bit longer just because it was kind of cold. But I want to tell you guys that I appreciate you all so much for sending my mom birthday cards. Her birthday is April the 13th, and I will link the video below, the original video, how this came about. But it's all I can do not to tell my mom about all these birthday cards. So we are going to get together April the 10th for her birthday. I'm not sure if I'm going to make the video that day. It depends. If my brother and his family leave and I still have time with her, I'll make a video, but I don't think it's going to be one video. I think this might be a couple videos. So I'm going to show y'all the cards that I've received from my mother so far. Look at that. Y'all, she is going to just... she's not going to believe this. So I'm going to present her with all these cards and tell her they're from my YouTube subscribers. And I'm just tickled to death. And I just thank each and every one of you for taking the time to send her a card. I know that's not like just, I know it's not just easy to throw a card in the mail sometimes. Sometimes it takes effort. And I appreciate that so much. And if you wasn't able to send a card, that's A-okay too. I appreciate you saying a prayer for my mom and dad. There hadn't been really any change with my dad. He's still on the ventilator through the trach. They took it out of his mouth and put it in through his neck. But he's still on the ventilator. Some days they have him sedated, and some days they have him a little bit awake. So it just varies. Right now his temperature is up, like it's been up steady at 103. They had to put him back on blood pressure medicine to keep his blood pressure up. Normally when you say someone's on blood pressure medicine, it's to keep their blood pressure down. they're having to put him on meds to raise his up. So anyway, we're hopeful. We're praying. We have faith, and it's in God's hands. We know that, and so we're just praying every day for him. Praying for the doctors to make the right choices for him and such. So my brother is actually taking my mom up to see him today, and then we'll probably take her up to see him on Sunday. We took her last Saturday, but I think we're going to go Sunday this week. But anyway, guys, that's what's going on in my world today. I'm headed to Michael's. I'm excited about that. I have just a little bit of spending money, and I think I want to get some bulky yarns, and there's a few. I really like the Craft Smart Value Yarn. I really like that because they changed companies, and it's really soft now. So I love using these for my stuffed animals and such. And there's a few colors that I've maybe had and used already that I want to go and get. My Michael's, the Craft Smart area is like sparse. There's hardly any there. It must sell really well because I don't have it all. But so I want to go and get some of those colors that I can use in the amigurumis and things that I make. And looking to see what this dog was doing. And Valerie at Cuddly Cat Crochet, she has this little Flip It doll, remember? I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos, you've seen it. It's a little Flip It doll, like this right here. She came out with a boy version that's a superhero. You have to go check that out. I did buy the pattern last night, and so I'm going to make a couple of those little boy superhero dolls and see how they turn out. It looks really cute. And I was thinking even for Easter, I have 2 little nieces and 2 little nephews. My 2 little nieces are great nieces, and then I have 2 nephews. So I was thinking about getting making another one of the girls to give to my 2 nieces, and then make 2 of the superhero boys to give to my nephews. They are 2.5 and 5. So I don't know if the boys would like that or not. Maybe the 2.5-year-old would, but I'm going to go ahead and make one for the 5-year-old too, just because, So I'm going to try to do those. And what else? This weekend, I'm going to crochet hot and heavy on that pillow for my mom. I finished one panel and I'm on the second panel. So I'm going to crochet on that hot and heavy to try to get that panel done, and then I can just, make the flowers are pretty easy to make, and get that all completed for her. And let's see, what else? We'll be going over to my mom's Saturday and Sunday to check on her and tend to her and do all that kind of things. And tomorrow's my birthday, so we're going to have a crochet birthday party, so join me for that. I don't know what time it'll pop up, but sometime or another. It's not a live. It's just a regular video. But I have some cards to open and a few gifts to open, and just whatever happens, happens. And that's about it that I can think of. My son is getting ready now, so when he gets ready, we are out the door headed to Michael's. And no telling what else today. I don't know. He might want to go some other places and drag me along, and I'm up for it. Well, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope you enjoy some yarny time, if that's what you have on your schedule. I know I'll be getting some crochet in, because I have things to do. And when I go visit my mom, I usually work on that blanket that I'm working on. I don't want to take her yellow pillow and work on it there in front of her, even though she won't know what I'm making. But she always asks, what are you working on? So I'm going to work on that yellow pillow while I'm at home, but when I'm at my mom's, I'll work on that blanket. And I guess that's about all. But I do so much appreciate these cards. I can't wait to show them to my mom and to read them to her. Like I said, it might be more than one video to get those read to her and explain it all to her and show her. So you guys are the best. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. Bye, friends. See you all later.